such as the 2015 United Nations petition to decry the genocide of African people. But just look at that statement. Back efforts such as a thing to decry genocide. The United Nations petition of 2015 to decry the genocide of African people in the U.S., for instance.
You know, the genocide of African peoples in America. I don't even know what that means. I guess I don't agree with that. You have that right as a bulwark against tyranny by the people. Like, that's the only thing that keeps this country free, is my right to have any opinion I want. And this guy is going to jail for his opinions. And, you know, it's so crazy that I kept thinking, like, is there something that I'm missing? Like, it does seem a little fringe, this group. They must have done something. Nope, nothing. And you should see the video of the FBI raid. It's unbelievable. It's on the internet. It's on X. I have a video on there. They sent like 40 armed agents with automatic weapons. And I really find it bad that nobody who's like against woke culture or whatever will touch it. And the reason they won't touch it is because their foreign policy views in general are more important to them than their views on speech and the First Amendment, their views on America.
Well, if you step out of line, right, so the ideology is that we must support Ukraine. Right. So this is, Russia has a point. This is what you're saying. So Russia will definitely do this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
So if you... So better just... Because you can't, you clearly, if you look at who these people are, I mean, these are people that would be supported by the left wholeheartedly.
Well, they are. I mean, it's like the revolutionary socialism.
Yeah.
They're not at CPAC this year.
But the left has to ignore it because then
100%.
It conflicts with this
other categories,
part of
right
the
and
ideology.
left, are just like, now they're actually ridiculous.
They're
like,
ridiculous.
They don't mean
They're
anything.
ridiculous.
In fact, we've moved past the point where they don't mean anything. They do mean something.
Medic. Here, I'm bleeding.
The phantom of a Russian boogeyman in the public consciousness. The escalating military aggression by the U.S. against Russia and China is already being accompanied by increasing repression and an attempt to criminalize left-wing opposition to the unpopular war.
Well, exactly.
So they're accusing him of taking money from Russia.
They're not. They're not
says
charging
they are.
him. So here's the distinction, which is like, really important. So there are two levels on which
Yeah, 100%.
the Department of Justice in all administrations acts. There's the level of propaganda, what do we want people to think, and there's the level of law. You have to go into first and pay very good attention to the second. So you have a legal system, you have laws, and you can't go to jail unless you violate them. And so ignore what they're saying. Joe Rogan sucks, he's a bad man. In the end, I'm busting you for double parking. Really, you're not a bad man, you're a double parker under the law. And so if you look at the charges against these guys, they're not charged with violating sanctions regulations.
West.
They are charged with totally amorphous, quote, crimes, like defrauding the U.S. government, not for money, but like defrauding it, like, I guess, counter-signaling it? Sending a message publicly that they don't like. I mean, there's no crime. Look it up. Except speech.
They're West.
And I think that's a precedent that we don't want to look at.
No doubt. Yeah, let's take a leak. We'll be right back. We're gonna pee. Tucker and I are gonna pee.